This week on the Makeup Room, I'm going to show you how to recreate Angelina Jolie's scary good looks as Master Tigress, which means it's all about the contouring. Hello everyone, I'm Casey Holmes and welcome to the Makeup Room. Today we're joining up with the Furious Five, and no, we're not talking Vin Diesel. We're headed east to Jade Palace to get our inner tigress on for the upcoming movie Kung Fu Panda 3.
Aye! Justice is about to be served.
We'll have 2 justice platters, please.
Tigress, did you want extra sauce with that?
She wants it on the side.
On the side.
On the side.
Okay, so what I'm going to start out with first is priming my face. Priming is really important because you want to really set your skin and get it ready for the foundation and everything we're going to put on top. So I'm going to use this primer water from Smashbox. And let that dry, and then I'm going in with the pore minimizer as well. And then we're gonna go ahead and apply our foundation. I'm just using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm gonna do a powder contour today. You could use creams. You could actually do it right now if you were using creams, but I feel like powder contour is just a little bit easier and it's great for beginners. So the first step to your powder contour is just making sure your skin is even. So we're just gonna take this foundation and blend it all over. Okay, and then the next step is we're gonna apply concealer. We're also gonna use this to highlight our face. So I'm going to apply this right underneath my eyes, and I always go down like this because I want to first cover up a little bit more of my redness that the foundation didn't cover, but this also makes sure you don't get like, some people like to put it right underneath your eyes, which is fine, but if you bring it down more, it just highlights the area and kind of brings everything up. So I'm just going to do that. Also taking it into the inner corner. Then I'm going to take it down my nose to make my nose look a little bit smaller and make that part stand out. And then put it in the center of my face as well. And then what we're going to do is set everything with a yellow toned powder. The reason why most people use a yellow toned powder is because it really brightens everything up instead of just using a plain translucent powder. So I'm going to take this one in the Smashbox palette. I really like it because it's nice and fine. And I'm going to take a smaller brush and just set everything that I put on. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bronzer and just warm up my skin. So I'm taking this one from Hourglass. It's the Radiant Bronze Light. It's really, really great. And I'm just gonna take a kabuki brush, and where you wanna apply this is where the sun would naturally hit you know, when you get a tan. So I'm gonna do it on the tops of my forehead, my cheeks, and I'm gonna bring some down here as well, just so it all sinks together. And take some right here. Kind of dust it around my temples as well. And then I'm just gonna take a doe fiber brush and kind of blend as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna reach back into that Smashbox palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here. You could use a more warm tone to contour as well, but I like the more ashier tones. It just looks like a natural shadow. So I'm gonna take this one with the more ashy cool tone. And I'm gonna use the NARS Eda brush. I like this one because it's fluffy and just blends everything so easily. I'm going to tap off the excess. And the way you can measure this out is by following the top of your ear right here down. I can already kind of see my shadow just the way my face is shaped. So you want to put it right there in the hollows of your cheeks. You could also feel it. You'll feel your cheekbone, and then you'll feel that hollow part, and that's where you want to put the contour. So I'm just going to dust this in there. And I'm gonna flick it up with the brush just to help blend it. You don't wanna drag it down because that defeats the purpose of the contour. So I like to bring my contour about right here, which is right at the end of my eye. I don't like to bring it in towards my mouth because then it just looks a little manly and it looks a little strange. So I always keep it back here just to have that nice shadow, and it instantly lifts your cheekbones. And then if you want to, you can also contour your forehead, and I like to bring it right here at the hairline. Then another trick you can do to make your lips look bigger is you could put contour right here underneath your bottom lip. Some people like to use a smaller brush, but I just do whatever. And then you could also make your neck look a little slimmer, or your jaw. And you just want to place it right underneath here. And it just casts that shadow underneath as well. And then one more contour spot that I like to do is my nose. I feel like this makes the biggest difference ever. So most people, the way you contour your nose can be completely different just depending on your nose shape, and some people just don't contour it at all because they don't need to. But I'm going to apply it right here on the edges. Some people like to use a smaller brush, but I like this one, so it works perfectly. Then I'm going to bring it right in here as well. Then I'm going to take my duo fiber brush and just blend this out. And if the duo fiber brush doesn't do the trick of blending it out, you can go back in with your foundation brush and just touch it over as well. And then we're just going to go ahead and move on to blush. Blushes, whatever you want to use, whatever you feel like looks best on your skin. One of my favorites is NARS Madly. Sadly dropped it, but it's one of my favorites. And I'm just going to dip my brush in here and tap off that excess. And I always start from the back and work my way forward unless I just want a little bit of rosiness on the apples of my cheeks. So I start back here, right above that contour, and bring it to the apples of my cheeks, and then just kind of swoop it out like a Nike sign. Then onto one of my favorite parts, which is highlighting. One of my all-time favorite highlighters is this Benefit What's Up. This has a really pretty champagne glow, and I love it. It's so good. So I'm gonna put this on the tops of my cheekbones. It's gonna, again, really lift, and when you turn, it'll catch the light, and it'll look so pretty. So with this stuff, you could just apply it, blend it out with this side, but I like to use a brush. It's a little bit softer. So I'm just going to dust this over a couple times. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this bronzer really quick and put this into my crease. And then we're just gonna go ahead and do a thinner winged eyeliner. And just trace my eyes. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. And apply mascara. Then I'm just gonna add a lipstick with a little bit of a glossy sheen. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of a powdered highlighter and put this in the center. There you have it. Strong, graceful, fierce. You are officially ready to take on the evil Kai. And now that I'm a master of tiger style, I'm going to fight my way over to Regal Cinemas on January 29th to see Kung Fu Panda 3. Now, you can channel the ancient arts and Kung Fu your way to get tickets, or you could get them right here at the link below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more ninja-like makeup tutorials and lots of other great videos.